Hello to all my friends at Giving with Song over at the Alpha Center. How you all doing? It's Monty Banks. I've had the pleasure of playing music for you a couple of times in recent years. You might not recognize me because I didn't have this beard until the old quarantine started, but we're going to have a special program of music created just for you, and I'm going to take you around various spots, hopefully where there's water. Right now, this is Gray's Harbor right here, and next time you see me here, I'm going to set up my piano and play a couple of songs for you, and I'm going to try to take you to a couple special of my favorite places. So please enjoy yourself as we get ready for an evening of community service and lovely music. We're going to do a little bit of a warm-up, okay? You ready? Let's hear from the seals. Let's hear from the seagulls. How about the dogs? Okay, now. We're doing the sound check here. Live from Westport, Washington. The gateway to everywhere. All right, here comes one from New Orleans, the great James Booker. Down the road, come a jungle partner. He was loaded as can be. He was knocked out. He was knocked out, loaded. He was wobbling all over the street. I love that groove, man. Everywhere I go, there's a little bit of T-Patina. How's the sound out there? Oh, we got a heck of an audience here today. At the Pacific Ocean, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for the ocean. Now, hey everybody, let's have some fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Go out, have fun, and let the good times roll. Don't stand there moaning, talking trash. Wanna have a ball, you gotta spend all the cash. So let the good times roll. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Go out, have fun, and let the good times roll. How you doing, seagulls? All right. There's white gold in them there hills. Wait, I see a pelican going by there. Come on now. This ain't skippers. This ain't Ivers. Keep it moving. Hey, Mr. Landlord, lock up all the doors. When the police comes, tell them the joint is closed, and let the good times roll. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Go out, have fun, and let the good times roll. Tipatina. Okay, if you're young or old, go out and have fun and let the good times roll. How many of you know what I mean? Hey, y'all, tell everybody Monty Banks is in town. I got $1.25 and I'm ready to clown. Now, don't let nobody talk me cheap. I got 50 cents or more that I'm gonna keep. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Don't care you're young or old. Go out, have fun, and let the good times roll. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Woo. All right, that's good. Can y'all hear the piano good enough at home? Nod if you can. I can't tell. Seems a bit faint from here, but... Welcome to the VIP section here. Here's a song from the great Frank Sinatra. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. This is a good luck fishing song. I don't know if you know that. In other words, come on everybody, let's give it hands for our local fishermen guys here. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, please be true. Yeah, in other words, honey, I love you. You! Thank you. I can hear you clapping. Can you please clap at home so I can hear it? Yeah. Thank you so much. Folks, I'm having the time of my life. Hello, Giving the Song. We're coming to you live now, well, live at the time, right here in New Orleans at the Pirates Alley Cafe. I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say, "You're horrible, you're awful, oh God, take it away." Oh, that's despicable. Take it away. I thought I heard Buddy Bolden say, I got the funky butt blues. I thought I heard him say. Thank you, you're awesome. Let's do one from the great Thelonious Monk right here in New Orleans, the Pirates Alley Cafe. Now I bring you a special New Orleans song written by the great Duke Ellington. We call it a Creole Love Call. All right, get me through the song. Who's ready to rock this place? Oh, I knew you were. Oh, come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, darling. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, darling. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna rock it tonight. said, come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, yeah. Everybody, let's snap those fingers. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, everybody, thank you for being here with us tonight and Giving Through Song. Now here's that dance you should know. When those lights are down low, grab your baby, then go with the hucklebuck, do the hucklebuck. If you don't know how to do it, boy, you ride a luck. You push your partner out, then you watch your back, start a little movement in a second, wiggle like a snake, waddle like a duck. Well, that's the way you do it when you do the hucklebuck. Now you wiggle like a snake, waddle like a duck. That's the way you do it. It's a little quieter this time. Wiggle like a snake, waddle like a duck. That's the way you do it when you do the hucklebuck. Wiggle like a snake, waddle like a duck. That's the way you do it when you do it. Quieter, quieter. Wiggle like a snake, waddle like a duck. That's the way you do it. Well, you wiggle like a snake, waddle like a duck. That's the way you do it when you do the hucklebuck. Oh, yeah. Okay, Giving with Song. Let's do a song from the great Mr. Louis Armstrong. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. I think to myself, everybody sing with me, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night. I think to myself, come on, help me out here. What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, they're also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. What they're really saying is I love you. I hear babies cry, I'll watch them grow. And now, via magic, I'm going to play a duet with myself. Ah, what a wonderful world. Everybody, what a wonderful world. Yes, the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the peoples going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? Everybody say, how do you do? What they're really saying is, I love you. I hear babies crying, I'll watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, help me out everybody, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. The great Mr. Louis Armstrong. Hello to all my friends at Giving with Song over at the Alpha Center. How y'all doing? It's Monty Banks. I've had the pleasure of playing music for you a couple of times in recent years. You might not recognize me because I didn't have this beard until the old quarantine started, but we're going to have a special program of music created just for you, and I'm going to take you around various spots, hopefully where there's water. Right now, this is Gray's Harbor right here, and next time you see me here, I'm going to set up my piano and play a couple of songs for you, and I'm going to try to take you to a couple special of my favorite places. So please enjoy yourself as we get ready for an evening of community service and lovely music. We're going to do a little bit of a warm-up, okay? You ready? Let's hear from the seals. Let's hear from the seagulls. How about the dogs? Okay, now. We're doing the sound check here. Live from Westport, Washington. The gateway to everywhere. All right, here comes one from New Orleans, the great James Booker. Down the road, come a jungle partner. He was loaded as can be. He was knocked out. He was knocked out, loaded. He was wobbling all over the street. I love that groove, man. Everywhere I go, there's a little bit of T-Patina. How's the sound out there? Oh, we got a heck of an audience here today. At the Pacific Ocean, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for the ocean. Now, hey everybody, let's have some fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Let them roll, let them roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Go out, have fun, and let the good times roll. Don't stand there moaning, talking trash. Wanna have a ball, you gotta spend all the cash. So let the good times roll. Let them roll, let them roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Go out, have fun, and let the good times roll. How you doing, seagulls? All right.
And welcome to Giving Through Song, a virtual event in benefit of Alpha Supported Living Services. I'm Scott Livinger, the CEO of Alpha Supported Living Services, and I would like to welcome you to this event this evening. On behalf of the management and the board of directors of Alpha, we truly appreciate your support and for taking the time out of your evening to join us in this virtual event. Though it's not typical, I'm used to addressing all of you while you're enjoying a nice dinner in a ballroom or a nice venue. But still, we truly appreciate everything that you have brought to our agency and the support you've given over the years. Though it's not a typical event, we still do have costs to put on an event like this, so we want to thank our corporate sponsors for their support this evening. Lakeside Industry, the Partners Group, Mercury Pharmacy Services, Enterprise Fleet Management, and Kaiser Permanente. Thank you so much for your support. I would also like to thank our development department for spearheading this event and putting it together, especially our development director, Diane Perry. Thank you so much. She was assisted by a committee of board members who assisted in the planning of the event. They included Gina Medea, Chris Morimoto, Janessa Hunter, and Ruth Ann Halford. Thank you one and all for putting this together. Cameron Catering also stepped up this year to provide the catering for what was thought to be a large event, but instead turned into a virtual event. And so they came up with a creative idea of a gala in a box. So I hope many of you are enjoying that this evening. And we want to thank again Cameron Catering for agreeing to be the caterers for this event. Thank you. We would also like to extend our appreciation to our musical entertainment that you hopefully are enjoying at the beginning and at the very end. Both performers have graciously performed for us at past events and have agreed to perform via live or taped for your enjoyment this evening. So please help me thank Monty Banks and Jackie Naylor. Lastly, the videos you'll be seeing this evening were put together by John Holmes, who has assisted us over the years in putting these together. And he's really helped us to tell the story over the years, and especially this year with such challenging times that we've gone through. We would also like to thank the parents, clients, staff, board members who took part in the video, including Rory, Linda, Mark, Caitlin, Shelley, Franklin. We thank you so much for taking part and sharing your stories. So thank you for joining us this evening. We hope you will enjoy the entertainment, the videos, the silent and live auction items, and take part in the Fund a Need campaign. It truly will assist our agency both now and in the year to come. I would now like to introduce our MC for this virtual fundraiser, who will guide you through the events of this evening, Jay Fisk. Thank you.
Hi everybody, and welcome to our virtual auction tonight supporting Alpha Supporting Living Services. So glad you could join us tonight. We put this evening together for you so that you could help us raise money for all of our clients at Alpha Supported Living Services. And we thank you so much for joining us. You listened to Monty a little bit before the show. Hopefully you had a chance to be entertained by Monty with a little bit of entertainment. And after the show, we have even more entertainment in store for you as well. So please don't go anywhere. My name is Jay Fisk. It's a pleasure to be your MC / virtual auctioneer tonight. And primarily what my role is going to be over the next hour is to guide you through the bidding process and also through the donation process. And so to that end, let's start with some logistics. Right now, the bidding is on your phone. You're watching on our website, but the bidding is on the phone. So let's talk about how to bid. If you have not already registered your phone, it's a pretty simple process. I'm guessing nearly everybody has your phone within arm's length, so grab your phone and you're going to open up a new text and you're going to send a text to 71760, and you're going to put in the message line, you're going to put the word ASLS for Alpha Supported Living Services, okay? Once you send that, you'll get a link and you'll click on the link. It'll take you to our main screen. You'll just be asked for your first and last name and you'll be in and you can start bidding. In the upper left-hand corner of that screen, when you get there, there is a button that says items. And if you click on the items button, the live auction items will be listed. You can scroll down through them if you'd like. There's only 9 of them, so it'll be pretty easy to scroll through. And just click on one and start bidding. Now, there is part of that bidding process, something we call the auto bid. If you click on auto bid, the system will bid on your behalf. You don't have to worry about going back and rechecking your bid constantly. Just put in the maximum amount you'd be willing to bid, and the system will increment the bid for you all the way up to your maximum. It won't immediately jump you to the maximum. It'll just work as if you were the person placing the bid until you get to that maximum. Now, when you're outbid, you'll receive a text message, and it'll come right in on your phone because that's what you're using to bid, right? And you can just click on that link that says you've been outbid. It'll take you right back in to where you can bid on that item all over again. There's also a button in there called My Bids. It's right in the middle of the top there. And if you click on My Bids, the system will let you know if you're still the high bidder. If the item you've been bidding on is green, you're still the high bidder. If it's red, you've been outbid. Go ahead and click on the red and place another bid. There's another button on there we want you to know about, and it's called COVID-19 donation. And that's an opportunity for you to make a straight cash contribution to our COVID-19 relief program. That's the biggest part of our mission tonight, is to get all of you to be generous and make a donation of some kind to our COVID-19 relief services, because that, after all, is what we really need the money for, okay? So feel free to click on that COVID-19 donation anytime. We will be reminding you later in the program, but you can do that anytime you wish. And you'll notice that there are various levels from $10,000 down to $100. There's also one that says other, and you can click on that other down at the bottom and put in any amount you wish, up or down. Okay, so please consider being generous. So that's it. We will later on come back and spotlight some of the items. Let's talk a little bit about what you're looking at right now on the website. You are watching the video in the middle of your website. You may want to display that video full screen. You may want that to actually be connected to your big screen TV so you can watch it in 75-inch glory. That's okay. Connect your laptop to your big screen TV and go ahead and hit that little box in the bottom right-hand corner of your video, and it'll make it go full screen. And now you can watch it end-to-end, corner-to-corner, as if it was a full screen shot. Okay? When you want to come back out of it, just hit your escape key and you'll come back out of it. So I believe that Scott already thanked the sponsor. I'd just like to quickly remind you that tonight's program was underwritten a little bit by Lakeside Industries, who is our lead sponsor. We also have the Partners Group helping us out tonight, Mercury Pharmacy Services helping us out, and then Enterprise Fleet Management and Kaiser Permanente. And we'd like to thank all of them for their support. We will be acknowledging them again at the end of our program as well, but please thank those sponsors whenever you have a chance to go to their website or use their products or services. So with that, I think what we ought to do right now is let you hear a little bit from one of our clients. I'd like to hear his story. This is one of our clients in Spokane, and I think we're going to go ahead and go to that video right now, and we'll be back right after that.
Hi, my name is Katie McCall. I am the area director for the Spokane branch. When COVID hit last March, we were fortunate that we didn't have any positive cases or clients directly impacted by COVID. That being said, it was still directly impacted their quality of life. We had a lot of clients that are very social over here, go out in the community, go to work, and at the drop of the hat, they had to stop. One person that COVID directly impacted was Franklin Black. He's an individual that we support here who lives at he picked his own name for his home, and they decided to call it Man Cave.
Hello, my name is Franklin Charles Black. When I was 19, I had a traumatic brain injury. I love working at Oaks. It's a great place, and there's some great people that shop there. I push in carts, I sweep floors, I eat lunch, push in more carts.
But he was significantly impacted by COVID. So not only did he have the employment taken from him, he also could no longer see his dad every weekend. And he was mad, he was sad, he was angry. We saw some old patterns that we hadn't seen for a while. So there was a lot of regression in him as a person that he had grown from.
It just made life a little different. I didn't have something to look forward to every day. Wait for this quarantine to pass.
Okay, well, thank you so much. That's one of the stories why we're here. And now we'd like to talk a little bit about some of the auction items. We have some great auction items, only 9 of them, but they're all available for your bidding pleasure right now in our live auction. And there's some wonderful items. We have some original client artwork in our auction. And I'm just going to take a quick peek at one of these here with my handy dandy. This is from Chris. And you can see that Chris has made a nice original art. You should be able to see that on your screen. Hopefully we'll show that to you. And then I'll see if we can go get a couple more in here. We've got an original art from Derek. Here's art from Derek. And again, on the website, you can read the full descriptions on their website. You're watching the show on the website, unless you've gone full screen. If you've gone full screen, then of course you'll hit your escape key and come back out and you can read the description. But I want you to be able to see that. That's Derek's original artwork. We have a couple of really unique items in here. We have some that are pretty high end, but they're fun. I'll call them bucket list items. One of them is a chance to ride in an unlimited hydroplane. This is courtesy of the Hydroplane Museum in Kent, Washington. And so we wanted you to be able to, have something really fun you could bid on. A lot of times at these auctions, it's really not about buying anything. It's about giving and being rewarded with a lovely parting gift. And this would be an example of one of those, because now what you can do is you can make a nice, great big bid, and your reward for supporting Alpha Supported Living Services is that you get to ride in an unlimited hydroplane, something that very, very few get a chance to do. So that's one of those items. We have another item, which is a trip to Bali. And if you ever thought about going to Bali, Bali High, remember the movie? You can go ahead and go there as well. Beautiful 6,000 square foot villa in Bali. It's full week, Sunday to Sunday, and it includes all the amenities. It's for 8 people, 4 master bedroom suites, and a 6,000 square foot villa. So that's another great item as well. There's 3 nights at Marrowstone Island that you can bid on as well. So these are all available for your bidding pleasure right now. You can see them right on your phone. Just click on the auction items, click on them, and go ahead and place that bid. At this point, we're going to go to Scott. I believe Scott Livengood has a few words he'd like to talk to you a little bit about. So we're going to go ahead and kick it back over to Scott and hear from him. And we'll be back in a little bit and highlight some more auction items. But mostly what we want you to do right now is just keep on bidding, kind of multitask, watch Scott, and bid at the same time on your phone. Here we go.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the evening and enjoying listening to the music and hearing some of the stories of what's transpired over this last year. So Alpha has a long history. We've been around since 1974, started by parents of individuals with developmental disabilities whose sons or daughters were aging into services at that time. And back then, their only real option was the state institution. So they formed their own nonprofit, with the first home being opened up on Queen Anne Hill. And over the years, we've grown, expanded. We're now in 3 counties. We provide both adult and children's services for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We also have a community integration program through the county, and we provide rep pay program. So we have changed significantly over the last 46 years, I believe it is. And when I spoke to you last year, the big new venture that we were taking part in was to open our Spokane program. It opened on November 1st. We started serving 34 clients and quickly onboarded over 100 employees and opened a new office, and we're all ready and going like gangbusters, and we thought that was going to be our big challenge for the coming year. Then everything changed in February and March, and we started to be on high alert for the COVID-19 outbreaks that we were starting to hear about, with one being in Kirkland, the big focus for the nation when this first started, which, by the way, was just a couple miles away from our main office in the Bothell area. So All of a sudden, about a week later in April, we had our first positive occur. And quickly, by April 7th, a client tested positive while in the hospital. And over the next few days, 4 clients tested positive, and then a few staff. And then over the next 3 weeks, we had a total of 8 homes go into isolation due to a client testing positive. And over the course of those 6 weeks, we had 20 clients test positive. We were able to eventually contain all of that, and we enjoyed sort of a peaceful lull for a while, almost 2 months. And then a second wave occurred and a few more positives occurred, both with staff and clients. So over the course of this last 7 months, we've had over 30 clients test positive and over 50 employees test positive for COVID-19. Unfortunately, 2 of our clients passed away after being hospitalized with the effects of COVID-19, and 1 employee passed away. We grieved their loss, but unfortunately, because of everything that transpired, the staff really didn't have a chance to take a moment and truly recognize their passing. There was always something that had to happen, additional supports that needed to be provided, and making sure that we were protecting the health and safety of all of our clients and staff. We took extreme containment measures to contain the outbreak, and I'm happy to report that we've now gone 2.5 months with no new client positives. The cost, though, has been extreme, both emotional and physical, as well as financial to our agency. We spent over $2 million on hazard pay for employees to encourage them to continue to work, often in settings where a client might be positive or there might have been a possible exposure to a client or employee. We spent over $500,000 on PPE, cleaning, disinfecting supplies, lodging for employees who were working in a setting with a positive individual and didn't want to go home and possibly infect their family, and over $200,000 on increased overtime during this period. So all total this year, we've incurred over $3 million in additional expenses. Now, I don't want to just focus on the negative parts of this. Through it all, there are positive parts that I look back on. I will admit 2020 sucks, and many of us believe that, and we'll probably remember this year as one of the worst for years to come. But there are positive things I'm always going to remember. The perseverance of our employees was amazing. We had employees who slept in the homes because we didn't have additional supports, additional staff who could report in, doing 24/7 care away from their family. We had employees who reported to work after recovering themselves from COVID-19 because they considered the clients that they supported family, and they wanted to make sure they got the support they needed. But it just wasn't the direct support staff. It was everyone within the agency stepped up on all levels. The operations team and management overseeing the purchase and distribution of PPE and doing all the contact tracing across all the settings to make sure that we caught any possible contacts when someone did test positive. Our HR staff going completely virtual with interviewing, hiring, onboarding new employees, training people remotely to keep up on the training. Our development department seeking new grants and funding to help us offset some of these costs that we were seeing. And our finance department overseeing all the expenditures to making sure we just didn't go overboard and incredibly overstretch ourselves during this period. So it's been truly inspiring to see the teams come together to provide the support that's needed and get to where we are today. But as you all know, cases are rising across the nation, in our state, in all 3 counties where we're located. So the likelihood that we will remain at 0 active cases seems unlikely in the months to come. So we've continued our efforts. We continue to have conference rooms that are nothing more than storage rooms of PPE. We've all lost parts of our office to store additional supplies. We have protocols and procedures in place for whenever something does occur. And through it all, the mission of our agency and our focus has been on protecting the clients and safety. So that is why tonight is so very, very important. We know this pandemic is going to continue for a little while. Even if there is some sort of vaccine on the horizon, it's going to be a while for us distributed, and it has an impact on the clients and staff here. So we truly appreciate you tuning in this evening and hopefully pledging your support, because the costs, the emotional costs, the physical costs, the financial costs are going to continue for a while. So we truly appreciate you tuning in, joining us, and supporting us this evening. I thank you so much for being here and for listening to our stories. And now I would like to introduce the video that sort of captures what this last year has been for many of the people here and the impact they have seen and what the clients have seen. So enjoy the video, and thank you again. Thank you.
Hello to all my friends at Giving with Song over at the Alpha Center. How you all doing? It's Monty Banks. I've had the pleasure of playing music.
I'm Rory Patos Robinson. I've been with Alpha Supported Living Services since January 5, 2005. So I'm coming to my 16th year. You have your client as your family, and that you treat them like how you would treat a family member. Initially, because I just lost my father last January, so basically I was still grieving at the time. And then came March, when this thing happened, when everything is still unknown, like, okay, what we're gonna do when our staff won't be able to come in for work. I was like, okay, I didn't even realize it's gonna be a 3-week it's gonna be a 3 weeks that we're gonna be working 24/7. Alpha was generous enough to put us in a hotel so we don't have to go home with our family, because my mom is also, her comorbidity for COVID is also high, because she has diabetes, she has high blood pressure, and she's 75 years old. So yeah, the only thing there is that she's grieving, and because she lives with me, and then, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. And then I have to go to the hotel because I can't bring it home, because otherwise she's gonna, basically I'm putting her at risk as well. So okay, how am I gonna explain this to my mom? It's like, okay, because she's grieving, I'm grieving, we gotta put this aside and all that. So I told Mom, I'm sorry, but I have to stay in a hotel because otherwise you're gonna get sick, So, but it's gonna be okay, but of course in my head I was like, shoot, it's only been 2 months since Dad passed, and then I have to leave Mom alone and just by herself. Like, so anyway, but she's a tough woman. So what I do is, like, after work, I just drive by to my house, and I knock on the window at her, and I wave at her, and then I go to the hotel. And being called a hero is, of course, it feels good. It really feels good. But a hero is not just one person, and it's a team. I wouldn't be able to do what I did during those 3 weeks if I don't have those people around me, like give me supplies, bring me food, bring me like the family member checking on our clients, and like anything else you can do. Otherwise, if it's just me and then I don't have that outside source from Alpha, that would be, so that hero, it's everybody else.
My name is Linda Johnson, and I have a daughter, Tracy Stearns, who is a client at Alpha Supported Living, Kelsey Creek.
I'm Mark Johnson, and I'm Tracy's stepdad, and she's been part of my family for, I guess, 40 years. when you get to know Tracy, you realize she's a very upbeat, positive person. She always has a smile on her face.
She enjoys making you laugh, entertaining you, making sure you're happy. She sees us probably at least once a month over the weekend and holidays and birthdays, and you know, Tracy is a party animal, and she loves a party or any special event.
The first time she came over was Father's Day. She came over and stayed overnight, and that was nice. She went back. And then she was home on the 4th of July. And then on August 2nd, she came home just for overnight. And when she came home, she wasn't feeling too chipper, so Linda had her go to her room. By the next day, she felt worse. And when Linda talked to the people at the group home, they said, well, she can't come back until she's tested.
Alpha was emailed the positive diagnosis, the fact that she, in fact, was positive for COVID. I sort of just froze up thinking, okay, well now what does this mean?
The staff could not have been better. I mean, the communication with us, keeping us advised about what was going on, was incredibly helpful.
They were so good with everybody, testing everybody there. Those that were not positive went to an Airbnb, so they were safe. I mean, it was just, I know that behind the scenes there was a lot of scrambling, but I didn't see it. It was just seamless.
I'm Caitlin. I'm the clinical manager for Alpha Supported Living Services South Branch. So COVID has affected my personal life. When I'm at home, I'm stressed about work, trying to put that aside and still be a mom of a young toddler, trying to get him ready for kindergarten without being able to socialize him like he should be socialized. You know, my husband's having to pick up a lot of the pieces. A big thing to me, since I am a sibling of somebody with a disability, is putting comfort into the families. This is a very scary time, so I want them to know exactly what is going on with their loved one each day, sending them updates, trying to show them what we're doing to make sure that they're comfortable and have the ability for them to trust us, because they can't be there either. You know, at one time we had, I think, 7 people test positive for COVID, like within a week of each other, and it was just, it's chaos. But there's always that sinking feeling anytime someone tests positive for COVID, is not knowing how their body is going to handle that virus and whether or not they're strong enough to fight. And those are fights we aren't able to help them with. I had a client that I was very close to. I worked with her since I started at Alpha. She went through some serious medical issues a few years ago, and when she tested positive for COVID, knowing how fragile she was anyway, you know, you get this overwhelming fear that they're gonna pass. I have that fear with everyone, but that one was especially hard for me to deal with. You pour your heart and soul into this. Your clients, you end up loving like family or friends, and it's such a scary time for everyone. I just want to make sure that, you know, the people that are out there fighting for our clients aren't forgotten about.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, now you understand how important it is that you are very generous. You know, our clients are in the vulnerable category for COVID-19, and it takes a lot to keep them safe. It takes a lot for our employees themselves to stay safe as they're taking care of our clients. So we're going to ask you right now to be generous. We're going to ask you to make a donation. And the first donation we're going to give you an opportunity to make is $10,000. Now we're going to work our way down. We'll be at $10,000. We'll move our way down eventually to $100. But we'd like to share with you what each level will do to help our Alpha Supported Living Services and our clients. Okay, so at the $10,000 level, this is what it would cost to install air filters in 2 homes, 2 complete homes. And so that $10,000 would go a long way. It would keep 2 homes very safe with the full cost of installing those air filters. If you have the ability to make a $10,000 donation, and by the way, if we could go to the thermometer, I would like to tell you that we just got a $10,000 donation. We're going to bring that up on the screen here in just a moment. There it is. Look at that. And we're going to show you how the donations are going as we go along here. That's fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you to our donors. We're scrolling the names on there. So here's a chance for you to have your name in lights. But wow, we did get a $10,000 donation. We're at $18,700 already. Our goal was $25,000. I'd love to blow right through the $25,000. And by the way, don't think that we need to stop at $25,000, okay? If we raise more, believe me, we could use it. We can go over that. The need is there. The need does not go away. So please be generous. Let's blow the top off of that thermometer if you wouldn't mind. I wish I had a way for it to flash and put out fireworks. It doesn't quite do that, but that's all right. You'll get the point when there's no white left at the top of that thermometer. We want that thing to be totally green. So thank you so much to our $10,000 donor. We sure do appreciate it. Let's go to $5,000 because the $5,000 level, you can do some great things as well. That would cover the full cost of PPE in all of our King County homes. And so this would be a great way for you to help make sure that the homes in King County are all properly handled with enough PPE for all of the employees and for our clients. It's real important. We need to keep everybody safe. So if you can do $5,000, please do that. And by the way, before I go to the next level, I'd like to just quickly mention that if you work for one of those wonderful Northwest companies that have a matching program for their employee, an employee match program, and you make that $5,000 donation, you can probably help us turn that into $10,000. If you even donate at the $100 level, that can be worth $200 if you work for one of those wonderful Northwest employers, or so many of them, that will do a matching gift program. So please do be generous, and please let us know as well if your employer has a matching gift program for their employees. So $5,000 is what we're asking for now. And someone just donated $100. Thank you so much. Keep it going. You can donate at any level now if you'd like. The $5,000 will cover the full cost of PPE in all of our King County homes for an entire week. So keep that going. Now let's go to the $2,000 level. If we could see what we can do at $2,000. Here's the $2,000 level right here. And this is the cost of providing surgical masks in all of the homes statewide for 2 weeks. And you think about that, these surgical masks, these are not the little paper masks now that, that I call fashion masks. These are really surgical masks. These are going to be the right kind of masks. And we can provide these in all of our homes statewide for 2 weeks with a very generous $2,000 donation. So if you could do $2,000, please do that. Let's go to the $1,000 level. Now the $1,000 level will pay for cleaning all the services, cleaning complete mitigation services for cleaning a home impacted by COVID-19. So if there's been a home that has had a COVID-19 positive case, we have to send in a complete mitigation to clean that all up, and $1,000 will help do that. So please be generous and do that as well. We're at $18,800 right now. Please continue to consider making a donation. Remember to donate. You just hit that donate button, that COVID-19 relief button right on your phone. It's right there on the left-hand side of your phone as you come down to the main screen. Hit that COVID-19 button and go ahead and select your level. We sure would appreciate it. We're at $18,800 right now. We'd love to get to $25,000 and more tonight, if at all possible. The $500 level, this is the cost of cleaning and disinfecting supplies for 4 homes for a month. Cleaning and disinfecting supplies for 4 homes for an entire month. If you're able to do that, by all means, please do that right now. $500 can go a long way. Please, let's make that thermometer go up. We're at $19,800 now, so we just got a nice $1,000 donation, and we thank you so much for that. Let's keep it going. Love to see the next time we look at it that we go over $20,000. That would be fantastic. The $250 level, will provide hand sanitizer in all of the Spokane homes for 2 weeks. So all the Spokane homes for 2 weeks, $250 will get a hand sanitizer. That'd be a nice way for you to make a contribution as well. It's a great donation if you can do the $250. We're over $20,000. That is fantastic. Thank you so much. We're inching up on that $25,000 number. We sure like to get there. Please continue to make your donations right now. That would be wonderful if you could. And we're going to go to the last level, but please understand this last level does not necessarily have to be the last opportunity for you to make a donation. This happens to be the last level. It's $100. But let me explain how important that $100 is. That $100 covers the cost of one night lodging for an employee who is working with a COVID positive client and needs to be isolated from their family, because obviously one of our employees can't work with a COVID positive client and then go back home to their family and expose their family. So, they're really giving back. They're giving back to our houses and giving back to our clients by literally allowing themselves to be exposed and making sure that they don't also expose their family. They need to be isolated, and they have to be isolated in a hotel to do that. And so that $100 donation goes a long way to help that individual be isolated during the time they're working with a COVID positive patient. So thank you so much if you can do it at that level. So we're going to go back now and just review each of the different levels, and let's see if we can go back to the $10,000 level, if we're able to do that. At the $10,000 level, this covers the cost of installing air filters in 2 of our homes. It would be very wonderful if you could do that. One person already has, and we thank you so much for doing that. At the $5,000 level, this will cover the full cost of PPE in all of our King County homes for 1 full week, and that would be very generous of you if you could do that as well. The $2,000 level will provide the cost of surgical masks for all the homes statewide for 2 weeks, and that would be a wonderful donation if you can do that as well. We're over $20,000. We're only about we're about $4,700 away from the $25,000. We'd love to hit the $25,000 if at all possible. It all adds up. Your contribution combined with everybody else's contribution will get us there. We sure would appreciate it. At the $1,000 level, this would allow you to pay for medication cleaning services in one home that has been impacted by COVID-19. We have to go in there with special crew, special operation, special cleaners and so forth, and do that mitigation. $1,000 is what that costs, and your donation would really help us get there if you would not mind. And then at the $500 level, again by way of review, this will be the cost of cleaning supplies and disinfecting supplies for 4 homes for 1 full month. So you can take care of 4 homes, make sure they have all the right cleaning supplies for 1 full month at the $500 level. At the $250 level, this is the cost of hand sanitizer in all of our Spokane homes for 2 full weeks, and that would be a wonderful donation as well. We're at $20,300 right now. We're getting there. We want to get to that $25,000 level. And then the $100 level, this would pay for 1 night's lodging again for an employee who is impacted, having their family impacted because they are working with a COVID positive patient, and we want to make sure that their family, the employee's family, is not subjected to that as well. So they're going to go into isolation. This is their dedication to our patients, and we want to make sure they have a place to stay during that isolation. So we'll come back to the thermometer. If we can go back to the thermometer, kind of show you where we are, and we're at $20,300 right now. There we go. And you can see the names scrolling in there. Well, let's let those names scroll there for just a little bit. These are the people that have been helping us, and we sure appreciate their donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can see we're just in shouting distance of 25,000. We'd sure like to get there tonight. So if you could get us there, we sure would appreciate it. So we'll let that go. I do want to let you know that ability to donate on that button will remain active until 9 p.m. because at 9 p.m. tonight, that's when we're going to end our auction. And at 9 p.m., the donation on your phone will also end. However, the website where you're watching this show will remain active, and you can continue to donate on the website for several more days. So if you want to sleep on it overnight and then maybe come back tomorrow, you can come back to the website. You won't necessarily be able to do it on your phone anymore after 9 o'clock tonight. That's when the auction ends. But you can come back to the website tomorrow, and you can still make a donation on the website starting as soon as we end up finishing tonight's program, okay, or it should say after 9 o'clock. And by the way, that does bring up a point. I do want to let you know that the auction will close at 9 o'clock tonight. You can keep on bidding until then, and at 9 o'clock it'll end automatically. And I'll come back and talk to you more about that in just a little bit. But I think we've got Scott on the line, and we're going to kind of go over to him. And I think he's got a few words that he would like to say as well. So let's go talk to Scott, or I should say, listen to Scott.
Okay, so hi everyone. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in, and hopefully, as I see people's names scroll across the screen, that you're donating to the cause. It's been a really tough 2020, and things on the horizon look like they're going to continue for a while. So we truly appreciate everyone's support in the past and right now, and it'll help us throughout the rest of this year as well as into 21, which is likely to be more of the same. So we truly appreciate everyone's support, and we appreciate you tuning in this evening and giving generously. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Scott. We sure do appreciate your words and all you do for Alpha Support Living Services all year long. Thank you. And to your staff, wonderful staff. And ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you're having a great time. We've got some more music coming up a little bit, but your work continues. We need you to keep on bidding. We're going to show you a few more items. I think right now we'd like to pop over to the 3 nights at Marrowstone Island Cabin. This is a great item. It's been getting some good bidding. I've been watching the bidding come in on that. And so we'd like you to continue bidding on that item if you wouldn't mind. And oops, I just click over here. There we go. Show some other items here. One of the items that I thought was really kind of neat, if I can find it here, there we go. It is this chance to go to Mexico. This is a terrific item in Mexico. This is Vedanta. And the way this works is you've got 2 years to use this. You've got one year to decide which of 4 fabulous 5-star locations you'd like to go to in Mexico. And then and you don't have to make that decision tonight. You have to make it next week. You can take a full year to think about it. And then once you decide which of those great 5-star locations, 4 of them, there are 4 5-star locations you want to go to, you just let the concierge know. They'll set it all up for you. You travel when you want to travel. And the beauty of this is there's no blackout dates, none whatsoever. Now, certainly sometime in the next 2 years, and by the way, after you make your decision in a year, you got another year to use it. So with no blackout dates, some point in the next 2 years, I have a feeling this isolation from COVID is going to get to you, and you're going to be aching to go somewhere. And Mexico might be a great place to go. Another wonderful item we have in here is this vacation in Bali. This is the villa in Bali. I mentioned this earlier when we first started in the program. And this is a 6,000 square foot villa. It's 4 master bedroom suites, so it's great for 4 couples to go in together on this one, or it could be one large family if you want to do that. It's a Sunday to Sunday stay. They do provide the food. And so you can have all your meals cooked right there in the villa. If you want to go out, you can. They do give you a car and driver. They're going to do scuba lessons for you while you're there during the week. And this one's a really fun part, is at least once during the week, they're going to serve you dinner out on the lanai overlooking the ocean. And they have Balinesian dancers that come by and entertain you. It's a phenomenal getaway. And I know that somebody out there is going to want to get away to Bali. And by the way, you have 2 years as well to use that one. I'm going to pop back over to the thermometer here and kind of show you that, see how we're doing. We're at $400 on the donation. So let's go ahead and let's get that up. We're only about, what are we now, $4,600 away from $2,500. We would sure like to get that to $25,000 rather. We're 25,000 is the goal. There we go, and we're about about $4,600 away from that. So let's get to the $25,000 if you don't mind. Okay, a couple more items we want to talk about. A few more auction items if we can. We've got the artwork from our clients, and I know that our clients would be greatly appreciative if you could place some really nice bids on those. There are a couple of them up there. You've got the Derek's artwork, and you've got original artwork from Chris, and that would be great. You've got the Fall Leaves Arboretum Tour, by the way. That would be a great item as well. You can bid on that one. There's only 9 items in our live auction, so you doggone it, you ought to be able to find something in there that works really, really well for you. So please do that. All right, we're going to move out to the music here in just a little bit, and that'll be our closing of our program. But we did want to thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Another couple of quick logistics. We're open till 9 o'clock tonight. Then we're going to close the auction. When the auction closes, you'll receive a text letting you know that you have won. And once you click on that link, it'll take you over to where you can pay. Now, I want to go back to that thermometer. Can we go back to that thermometer for just a second, if you don't mind? I'm going to click back over there, and here we go. Can we get the thermometer? There it is. There's a thermometer. We're still at $20,000. We really want to get that 25. Now, I know, because this always happens at auctions, there's someone there ready to hit that donate button, but they're concerned that if they donate, they're going to have to put that donation on their credit card. And so let me talk a little logistics with you right now. You don't have to pay by credit card. If you would like to make a donation and get us to that $25,000, but you'd like that donation to be paid by check, perhaps a personal check, perhaps your company check, maybe you have a foundation that could make that donation, don't worry. Just because you're bidding on a phone and just because it's going to ask you to pay on the phone, you're not committed to having to pay by credit card. So you may be thinking, gosh, I can make a couple $100s on my credit card, but I'd really like to donate $500 or $1,000 or $2,500, but I'd like to write a check. It's totally fine. You go ahead and get that donation in, and we'll let you pay by check. Also, why don't you consider making a commitment for a quarterly donation or even a monthly donation to Alpha Supported Living Services? That would be fantastic as well. It doesn't have to be all tonight. If you'd like, for example, you might want to donate $1,200 and have it be $100 a month. And I'm sure that Diane Perry can figure out a way to work that out with you so that $1,200 can come in at $100 a month over the next 12 months. So that'd be another way for you to support what we do. It doesn't have to be all at once. It doesn't have to be on your credit card. I want you to be aware of that. So when the auction is over, you're going to get that link, and you're going to click that link. It's going to take you to where you go to pay. You can enter your credit card information there if you'd like. If you want to pay it immediately by credit card, if you do, you will then get a receipt right away. If you'd like to pay by check for your purchases or for your donation, you'll have that option as well. Okay? So please continue donations. And we're now going to let you enjoy some music. We are going to have Jackie Naylor. We're going to have Jackie Naylor come in, and she is going to wrap it up for us. Monty Banks was our lead-in. You listen to Monty for about 30 minutes, and now Jackie is going to entertain you as well. But remember, while she's entertaining you, you still have some work to do. Our work is done here on camera. Your work continues until 9 o'clock tonight, and that's to continue bidding on those items and continue to make that donation. And then after 9 o'clock tonight, you can still go to the website that you're watching right now, and you can continue to make the thermometer go up there on the website by making a donation there, and that will continue for the next several days. Okay. It's been a pleasure being your MC and host tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you've enjoyed our program, and I hope that you'll enjoy the music from Jackie Naylor right now. And thank you so much for your generosity. On behalf of all of our sponsors, Lakeside Industries, Kaiser Permanente, the Partner Group, Enterprise Fleet Management, Mercury Pharmacy Services, and all of the wonderful volunteers and staff at Alpha Support Living Services, we do thank you so much for attending, and we thank you for your generosity and ongoing support. My name is Jay Fisk. It's been a pleasure being your MC auctioneer tonight, and enjoy the music and stay safe.
Done with the same old same, had my minutes of fame. 15 I did not buy. Took off my rose-colored glasses and loved my life as is, candy-flavored eyes. Catch a falling star, dream it like I mean it. It's an easy ride from here, just beyond the hill. I can see it clearly, and it's an easy ride from here. I'll scream for ice cream. I'd like to be the queen, not just for one day. 'Cause life's a bowl of cherries, lemons and berries. I'll do things my own way. Catch a falling star, gonna dream it like I mean it. It's an easy ride from here, just beyond the hill, and I can see it clearly, and it's an easy ride from here. Gonna learn how to fly, I love to sing, and it's time to feel good, everything. I'll lead the way with time on my side. It's gonna be an easy ride from right here. Time for the big dream where we all play for the same team. Everyone, we can be free. 'Cause I know that with determination we can change our nation. If I start with me. Catch a falling star, I'm gonna dream it like I mean it. It's an easy ride from here, just beyond that hill, and I can see it clearly, and it's an easy learn how to fly. I love to sing, and it's time to feel good, everything. I'll lead the way with time on my side. It's gonna be uneasy, gonna be an easy ride, yeah. Gonna be an easy ride from here, from right here. I don't even have $2, let alone 50 cents. Stocks and bonds I don't follow, money's all been spent. But I got me friends aplenty, so happiness I can spare. I've got no rainy day fund, but the weather's fair. I'm a lucky girl, betting on each and every day. And I got hope for tomorrow, I'm singing my cares away. Yes, I got some dreams worth chasing, they might take a while to catch. So I'm gonna put my faith in plans that I'll make hatch. I already have my riches that no one can take away. A house full of love and laughter, and they are here to stay. I'm a lucky girl, betting on each and every day. And I got hope for tomorrow, I'm singing my cares away. Yes, I got some dreams worth chasing. Might take a while to catch. So I'm gonna put my faith in plans that I'll make hatch. I better have my riches that no one can take away. A house full of love and laughter, and they are here to stay. I'm a lucky girl, betting on each and every day. And I got hope for tomorrow. I'm singing my cares away. I'm singing my cares away, yeah. And I got hope for tomorrow and a brand new day. And I am singing my, yeah, singing my cares away. Good evening. I'm here in San Francisco with Art Coup. I'm Jackie Naylor. It's nice to be back with you again. I'm so happy that we were able to be with you once more for your annual Giving Through Song benefit here in 2020 during this strange year we're all in. And yet we have an opportunity to all be together. So thank you so much for including us this evening. We're going to sing a little bit more music for you. Here's one about celebrating. Early and often is the time to celebrate with friends the ups and downs and all rounds of life. So celebrate early, oh yes, and often, 'cause time is wasting for champagne, for time to laugh and kick off your shoes and dance. 'Cause it takes just one heart, oh, to dream. But it takes two hands to hold. So when dreams come true, and they do, well, I wanna dance. I wanna dance with you. So celebrate early, oh yes, and often, 'cause all your wishes, well, they can turn into kisses. So jump and sing and show off your ring and dance. Reach for the sky and taste the sun, and I'll hold you high when you have won. Because when dreams come true, and they surely do, well, I wanna dance. Yes, I wanna dance with you, because dreams, they do come true. Celebrate early and often. Thank you. So most of the songs that we're playing tonight, actually all of the songs that we're playing tonight for you, are tunes that Art and I have written together over the years, and they're some of my most favorite encouraging songs. Here's one called You're My Favorite Person. lots to do, but I keep thinking of you. You see, I can't get the hang of singing the praise of you, 'cause you're my favorite person, dear. Please stay. Time is short, but I keep longing for you. You see, I can't solve the riddle. I'm stuck in the middle with you, 'cause you're my favorite person, dear. Please stay. And when I think I know all that there is to know, you surprise me in a new way. And when I think to myself, hey, I should be bored, you're not a boy, I have to say. You're no drag, and though I hate to brag, you are the best thing since sliced bread, charming and well-read too. Yes, you're my favorite person, dear. Please stay. When I think I know all that there is to know, you surprise me in a new way. You're no drag, and though I hate to brag, you are the best thing since sliced bread, charming and well-read too. 'Cause you're my favorite person, dear. Favorite person, dear. You're my favorite person, dear. Please stay. Thank you. It's so great to be with you again. Of course, we wish we were all together up there in person, but this is it's a close second. I'm glad we have this technology so we can do this. Think you're lost and wind up found. Time to stand and take a look around. I think it's time to live and run. You find your life, well, it's just begun. 'Cause love can take so long, but the heart knows when it's found its home. Now I run to you, and we'll fly. Oh yes, we will fly. 'Cause I was raised to know right from wrong, but always right, well, that won't make you strong. and falling down won't make you weak. On the ground you just might find what you seek, 'cause love can take so long, but the heart knows when it's found its home. Now I run to you, and we'll fly. Oh yes, we will fly. When the road seems long, you're almost there. Don't give up, don't look back. You're home. 'Cause love can take so long, but the heart knows when it's found its home. Now I run to you, and we'll fly. Oh yes, we will fly. 'Cause today is almost yesterday, so laugh and sing, run and play, live your life and fly. Thank you so much. I want to thank again Art Koo playing piano tonight, and our neighbors who allow us to do this. We have neighbors above us and below us, but we're lucky to be able to have this home studio and to be able to bring you some music tonight for your gala. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening. Here's a song of gratitude that Art and I wrote. Thank you, baby. Yes, thank you, darling. I was so tired about wandering. You're the one that I longed for, and I set my prayers for. Oh, yes, thank you, baby. Yes, thank you, baby. Oh, thank you, darling. I was so tired about wandering. You're the ones that I longed for, and I set my prayers for. Oh, thank you, baby. 'Cause if tomorrow never came, well, I'd still kiss the ground that we've walked on. Oh, 'cause it's been good, mighty darn good, and love's been oh so good to me. So thank you, baby. Yes, thank you, darling. I was so tired about wandering. You're the one that I longed for, and I set my prayers for. Oh, thank you, baby. When I made my list of love, pages worn with tears and kisses, never dreamed that I could live in a love as good as this is. When the wind blows hard, well, I know that I'll stand strong with you beside me. Oh, 'cause we are good, mighty damn good, and love's been oh so good to me. So thank you, baby. Yes, thank you, darling. I was was so tired about wandering. You're the one that I longed for and I set my face for. Oh, thank you, baby. Yes, thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful gala.